If your gift that you bring to your holiday gift exchange or your Secret Santa costs more than your electric bill, you haven't been paying attention. It's not about what you bring, but how you play. You don't need to overspend to make people smile, everybody to have a laugh, and just have a great time together. That is the entire point of the holiday season and participating in these gift exchanges and Secret Santa. Today we're going to talk about the impending holiday season and these Secret Santas and holiday gift exchanges, or white elephants. This is something I'm a big fan of within our family. We've been doing it for decades. And the reason behind that was because we were all young, just starting out, didn't have a lot of money to spend on Christmas, much less on every adult and every kid in the family. So we made certain that we purchased gifts for the children, but we adults, we would bring one gift to the event, and we would then do a gift exchange. White elephant is what it was called in our area of the country. It could be called other things in your area of the country. This is also a great alternative for offices or social groups, church groups, etc., so that you can still enjoy the socialization and the fun of exchanging gifts without going broke or having to sell a kidney or your blood to be able to participate. A lot of times as well, there will be those last minute ideas at the office. Let's make it more affordable because I didn't budget spend money on my coworkers like that. So let's set a dollar limit and bring one gift and have fun just exchanging and talking with everybody. Even though there is a dollar limit, it doesn't mean you have to spend that much money. For the longest time in our family, it was $25. That was the maximum for the gift. I held the line for many years. My sisters and nieces, as they grew up, wanted to raise the limit. It's like, no, $25, be creative, etc. This year, they had a vote without me. So they've actually, after 30 years, doubled the budget to $50. I'm not spending $50. They can. I'd be happy to take home a $50 gift. But at the end of the day, you can spend whatever you can afford to spend. The point is, make it fun, make it surprising. You don't have to shop full retail. Work surprised me with a Secret Santa gift exchange this year. I'm going to participate. I normally don't because I travel a lot this time of year. But this year I'm participating, but again, didn't have it in my budget. So I went shopping and stayed to the end because I'm going to show you what I purchased for the gift exchange, which is a few days from now. And I'll let you know where I bought it. So there are 3 main things you have to do to have a successful gift exchange. The very first one is to set a clear dollar amount. And again, this is the maximum people should spend, but doesn't mean you have to spend that amount. So if your amount at work with ours, it was $25. That does not mean you have to go spend $25 on a gift to bring to this, nor if you found like the great gift that you want to bring and it's only $4.99, does it mean you have to keep buying little things until you hit that maximum? That is not what it means. One person, one gift, you choose what you've spent and where you want to purchase that from. Get creative with your gifts. Why not make your own DIY ugly Christmas sweater and bring? There's a lot of Christmas sweaters that get used once and then donated, or perhaps your world buys them annually. They don't last, and you've got bits and bobs from sweaters from years. Let's Frankenstein them, put them all into one. Make it ugly Christmas socks. You don't have to buy something, you can DIY it. There was a couple of years where there were these make and take brownie jars that had all the dry ingredients for what you would need to make brownies or cookies, etc., with instructions of what wet or moist ingredients that needed to be added and what temperature to bake at, etc. And those were wonderful, affordable, economical ways to gift and to participate. So don't think you have to go and purchase something to be able to participate in one of these gift exchanges. You can even do coupons. Used to do that within the family too, because there were many an early Christmas that I didn't have the money to even DIY something other than, and this is back pre-computers, I know, or actually before we had a printer with our computer. This is early 90s. But I would hand draw coupons and give those to sisters for babysitting, etc. So you can be creative and DIY your gifts. Focus on the fun, the laughter, and the memories, not for who's going to bring the most expensive or the coolest or the best or the most up-to-date trending gift. That is not what this is about. So you make certain that you bring something that you can afford, regardless of where you purchased it, whether it was new or recycled, something you've upcycled or DIY'd or even regifted. Just be careful not to regift something from last year. But with that said, it's about the fun. It's about being together. It's about the memories you're going to make from the rules of the game that you guys can amend to suit your situation. So if this video has spoken to you and given you some ideas on how to make the most of your Christmas gift exchanges at Secret Santa's White Elephants, however you're branding them this year, let us know down in the comments, and by us, the community. Tell us, what are you going to do this year for your White Elephant gift exchange or Secret Santa? What ideas do you have? This Christmas, we have all decided to spend cash only to stay within budget. For Money Master Plan Christmas Edition, it is evergreen. It's not just for Christmas, but go ahead and grab it. I don't care if it's 2 days before Christmas or Christmas was a week ago. You can start planning for next year with this. Come January, I am launching into budgeting for your new year. You'll have 52 weeks to prep for Christmas, but more importantly, there's going to be a course available for all of you who want a bit deeper dive into budgeting and setting yourself up for success for the whole calendar year, but also for us ladies who are thinking of retirement and trying to sock away as much money as quickly as possible. We're going to be talking side hustles. We're going to discuss economizing our lifestyles. I am going to be doing a lot of that in this coming year. I am focused and I need to get to that finish line sooner than later. All right, so I was out yesterday with the sisters, and one of the things we love doing together is going to all the thrift stores and such. And there's not a thing in this world that I need, but I do still like the treasure hunt. And I also taught myself how to more stuff than I allow myself to purchase. But I knew I had the office Christmas gift exchange coming up in the next week. So I did have an eye out for that. And I found this little gem that I absolutely thought was hilarious. But then I also figured it would be a great gift exchange. And here you go. It's just a ceramic plaque that, if you can read that, Dear Naps. It's an apology to the Naps. I'm sorry I was such a jerk to you as a kid. Oh yeah, I could use a nap right now. All right, everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays. However you greet the upcoming season, I will see you back here. I post on Wednesdays and Saturdays, sometimes in between because I've got things to say. I've got a little to say about a lot of stuff, as you guys know. Like, subscribe, comment, let YouTube know that this is content you want more of. Send it to somebody. They could probably use some budgeting assistance come the first of the year. I will see you guys very soon.